Okay, back with more Pokemon Crystal, and there's some changes I made off screen. I got more Pokemon, as you can see, 3 new ones here. This one right here, who has Sweet Scent and Flesh, you can just guess what it is because of Sweet Scent. Sweet Scent? Ugh, getting tough today. As you can see, I just went over to the west of Xillia, into the Alex Forest and Carnodish, and I just taught Flash, and it's going to learn cut when I get to TM. This is pretty stupid. The thing that hatched from the egg, of course, Togepi is called Toki because, well, it is. And this is an actual team member, as you can tell by the level. It is. If you knew anything about names, you should know about this name. Fuck yes, Goldeen. So this is another one of my team members. This is the water type of my team, as you can tell. I'm pretty meme-tastic when it comes to it, because of fuck yeah, Seaking. And I caught it with the fishing rod I got at the cave, and well, I caught it with the fishing rod there. Like, just went in the cave, used it, and then first try, level 10. I was like, wow, no Magikarp at all. Pretty lucky. Just went to the Alex Forest and used Peck a lot just to grind up for level 15. Took a while. I sped most of the thing up. I did it off screen while part 3 was processing. When I always do that just to lower the file size of it, with Windows Movie Maker, I always like to do off-screen stuff like that. And that's enough to say that I will catch most of my Pokemon off-screen. It really sucks. And the guy who was there before is now gone. And this is Kurt, the guy who's like, oh, Team Rocket, we have to stop them from cutting off Slowpoke tails. Man, how weird that sounds. Why would anyone want to eat a Slowpoke tail? It sounds disgusting. Well, first of all, it's morally disturbing, but that's not the thing. Anyway, yeah, Team Rocket. Their theme. It's godly. I'm gonna stay quiet for this one battle so you could just absorb the godness of this theme. And, yeah, they're back after they weren't disbanded from Red defeating Giovanni. So, you can also see how this team's awesome, right? So, oh, also I, reattached my, apparently my select button was, like, backspace or something, I don't know. It's been a while since I used the VBA, I guess I must have. Oh, no, wait, I had to re-download, yeah, when I got my computer back, I had to re-download, well, when I was getting restored space on my computer, I had to re-download some of these things, and well, I must have forgot to map out some of the controls in the VBA. I know I did that for my Dismume and my Z-SNES. And in case you don't know, the Z-SNES is obviously the SNES emulator, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, as you call it in America. And the Dismume is the DS emulator. So, whatever. So obviously, Team Rocket, they use Rattatas all the time. Having Spookers is a bad idea, so fuck yeah, it's a better idea. And how long I'm going to keep Toki in my team is, I don't know, until I get another team member. I mean, I know the other 2 Pokemon I'm going to use. The other 2. I'm not sure about if I'll use a 6th one. I'm thinking about I might use Eevee, but there's a low chance of that. I don't know. I'm not going to use Suicune. It's like, fuck that guy. I don't care about him. He's a douchebag, and I don't like him. Actually, I do. Suicune's my favorite, but, man, catching him was such a bitch, and like, Crystal pissed me off. God, it's been a while. I just, woke up from a 5-hour nap. It's pretty insane. So, trying to my voice back. I'm running for a while. Ekans. I know I didn't say this before, but if you spell Ekans backwards, it turns out to be snake. You know, pretty well-known thing, and yes, that is, damn it, what's her name? She's from the anime, like the polar opposite of Jessie. Cassidy, that was it. Yeah, so she's based off of Cassidy, or Cassidy's based off of her, I guess you could say. And there's that. No, there's no Butch or Biff or Bang or whatever the fuck they called him in the anime. I always loved it when they just didn't say his name right. I don't know. Oh, hey, we just had to quit taking Slowpoke Tails, so we just like yelled and like screamed, "Hey, stop taking those Slowpoke Tails!" And they're like, "Lol, no, let's battle." Say that this won't solve anything. I'll just kill you. No. See, like that. Oh, he has 4 Pokemon. 3. Aren't you special? Also, I forget when Goldeen evolves into fuck yeah, Seaking, and yeah, my Goldeen's a girl. That is just so fitting, isn't it? Ooh, mail. I want to read the mail. I want to read the fail mail. And don't think I've ever... Wait, I know I read this before. After the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke. I don't even. Let's read it. Let's go talk to this one. Its tail cut off. Ooh, got Slowpoke. Let me look at its face. Like it's really derping it up with that. Jeez. Kind of weird. And also, if you play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, this guy right here is one of the 4 Rocket executives. I forget his name. Is this one Patrol? No, it's the one with the blue hair with that hat. Lance. So this normally would be against... Oh, wow, look at that damage. Against Lance. The other one is Patrol. The girl one's... Wow. Fuck my life and everything in it. Go to Spookers. Just because I could actually use Lick on it. So you could poison it. Also, it's not very effective because I'm a poison type. For no particular reason, really. I mean, there's no reason to make Ghastly a poison type. Like, there's really... Well, there was a reason to make... Charizard was supposed to be dragon, so now that I think about, things that want to be any reason. I mean, yeah, Charizard, it's a fuck damn dragon. Of course you're gonna make it something dragon-ish, right? I mean, this part flies, like, fuck that. The same thing with, Snivy's, Final Evolution. And in case you don't know, Snivy's Final Evolution's name is Superior. You know, like superior, except with an E. So it's like Sur, like a serpent, right? You get it? Yeah, it's a snake. That thing is a fuck damn sea serpent. And it deserves to be part dragon. That would have been... That makes Snivy the greatest thing to ever happen to Pokemon. Just making a Stardust part dragon. I don't see the problem with not making a part dragon, honestly. I mean, come on. I just want to annihilate the fuck out of it. Even with its, relatively good defense. Just wait. Yeah, Snivy has relatively good defense and speed. Okay, this battle's redonkulous. Thank you. Yeah, I just had one fucking stupid coughing. No, that's why you gotta love Ghastlies. And yeah, that's it. You just beat that guy, then he comes check on the Slowpoke with their derptastic faces, and he's like, "Oh, they're gone. Okay, let's leave." And he now he will agree to make Pokeballs for you if you have apricorns. You can find them at any tree. They're not specific, unlike in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where they are. They just make you specific. That little bro would have been better for that Goldeen, but fine. I just caught the Great Ball. Same thing with Oddish. Oh wait, that's a letdown. Yeah, I do actually. Fine, I'll turn into a Pokeball. I just love how I could always imagine going, fine. It's like whenever it's like what I always thought Koga's voice would be like. It's like, you've proven your worth. I can't wait to Koga in the lead voice. It's gonna be so stupid. And now that Team Rocket's gone, the gym is no longer blockaded, apparently. So we could go in. But first, healing up. And of course I'm gonna use Goldeen for this gym. Even though there's gonna be a very large amount of Oddish with Absorb. But the Absorb didn't do that much anyway. ... Yawn? I just love it. This goes yawn. It's like, I always thought, holy fuck, Slowpoke can talk! Man, I just freaked the fuck out when I heard about that. I thought Slowpoke was like the greatest Pokemon ever then. Now I know it was, again, pure stupidity on Nintendo's part. Also, this would have been a great moment for a double battle. Unfortunately, that doesn't come into the next generation, so screw that. And also, if you put an exclamation point at the end of a Pokemon's nickname, you'll have 2 exclamation points when you like send them out. It's like, fuck yeah, use Peck! And it's like, you're screaming extra loud or something. It's insane. So this is the Azalea Gym. I never really... Well, it's pretty obvious. This is a Bug-type gym. And Ladybug. I find Ladybug and its evolved form Ledien, the Power Ranger, very underrated. I mean, I used Ladybug and Ledien in XD Gale of Darkness for the GameCube. If you haven't played it and you have a GameCube or a Wii, then I recommend it. It's really good. I used it, and I really liked it. I mean, sure, I didn't do as much as I normally hope, but, like, normally if you'll have, like... Normally, when I'm, like, 5 levels higher than another Pokemon, I at least, like, hope that I one-hit kill it. It didn't do that because, well, of course, its stats didn't help, but I still liked it nonetheless, and... as you could tell, because my favorite Pokemon is Espeon, of course, I put that Eevee is an Espeon. I don't think I'll ever be doing, like, any console games, really, since well, if I could get a Hoppage, which won't be anytime soon, I might add, I will do some console-based stuff. It probably won't be Pokemon. It might be... I don't know. I'm just looking at my GameCube collection right now. The first one... I don't know. I might do Tekken and Pirate Juju. That game's amazing. There's really no good playthrough of that game on YouTube or anything. I might do that. Well, I don't know if it'd be for the GameCube, be first. I mean, odds are that when I get it, I'll be doing my favorite game of all time, which is Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PlayStation 2. You know, my favorite game series is Kingdom Hearts, and my favorite game from it is KH1, because there's no game that could beat it. I mean, KH2 was painfully easy. I didn't like the gameplay. Recom was not as good as 1. Let's see here. Fuck the FMs. I don't care about them. Lol. Cocky's hardened. What came out of Recom? Wait, what came after Recom? Days. Everyone hates Days except for me. Oh, Beedrill, he's so godly. Beedrill's just so awesome. I don't know why. It's just awesome. Well, maybe it's because it's a stupid picture I found on the internet. I just took it on my phone. This is so funny. It's just like a Beedrill with like the troll face on it. You know, the troll face with that that weird face with that stupid squinty-eyed smirk with the large-ass jaw. Fuck us all, EXP. I just like put that face on as like Troll Drill watches you. It's so fucking amazing. I love the internet and all its trollosity. I don't know why. And yes, you can tell by that gigantic XP gain thing. That leap is like, it's because it's an evolved Pokemon. Pokemon that are higher, like, evolved or evolution stage, shit like that, give more XP. As you can tell. Was I talking about something beforehand? About Kingdom Hearts. Days is a really... No one likes Days. I mean, sure, it wasn't as good as it could have been. It could have been better, but nonetheless, I still like Days. I'm gonna go heal up. Back to saying about Days. Wow, stupid speed up button. Speed up when I always come in here. It's like, I liked the gameplay. The gameplay was okay. The panel system was kind of cool. I mean, I liked it. It's like, it perfectly segued into what Birth by Sleep and Recoded did. In my opinion, anyway. And I don't know, it seemed like it didn't work so well. But I did think the spells were the best they ever been on what Square ever did with them. Like, Fire, Faraga, Blizzard, Blizzaga. They were all different. They weren't the same, just like an upgraded power boost. They were actually different what they did. I thought that was kind of cool. That was probably the best thing you could say about the battle system, is that at least the magic commands were kind of interesting. Yeah, sure, the camera angle wasn't so good, and of course the graphics. I don't really want to go into the graphics, as we all know how that turned out, because they poured all their graphic capabilities in the cinematic cutscenes, like they did with Recom, but at least they kept some space on the Game Boy on there to make it actually look decent looking. Days was just, I don't know, it was like really too hard. The difficulty is just retarded, and some of the missions are kind of boring in that game. Though I still think it did more the grand overall story of the game than Birth by Sleep did. Birth by Sleep just it answered so much questions about nothing, and it didn't really. Honestly, I don't think it really did as much for the story as Days did. I mean, at least Days explained why Roxas has 2 Keyblades and why he left the organization. And Birth by Sleep answered no questions and just, like, okay, think this. In KH12M, you have an extra boss, which is basically Terra's armor, one of the main characters. And basically, if that boss wasn't there, then Birth by Sleep wouldn't really exist. Neither would the trailer Birth by Sleep in it. So I'm thinking, no, you need that. And if Xigbar didn't see like a silhouette of Ventus in Days around the end of the game, where Xion goes rogue, then you need Birth by Sleep. Honestly, Birth by Sleep is a pretty pointless game. Fuck what people say about Days. Birth by Sleep is way more pointless. That's just my opinion, though. And Recoded didn't do that much either. I mean, the best it did was show us where Ven's body was within Castle Oblivion. And that's about it. And that wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for Birth by Sleep just make the story just kind of retarded. I mean, at least we got Xehanort out of Birth by Sleep. I mean, Xehanort's great. He's like the Emperor from Star Wars. I forget the movies, because I'm not really a Star Wars person, but he made the movies great. And I think we're hitting at least... No, fuck, I'm not trying to guess the time again, because last time I did that, it just like turned badly. I think we're at least at 12 minutes or something. I don't know. So I could do this boss battle with a rival, and yeah, I know I spelled his name wrong. Go away. I figured it out like 2 days afterward. But hey, I knew I was wrong in the first place. So I'm gonna go start to edit this file down and then go record